Hello everyone. In today's Skull Island profile, we're going to be doing is Asperdorsus is 36 to 42 feet long, 10.9, 12.8 meters, species of small-sized sauropod dinosaur that live and found on Skull Island. Second only to Brontosaurus in size are the giant Asperdorsus, narrow-bodied, long-necked, armored, spiked. Its common ancestor, likely diplodocids, sauropods of the deep jungles of Skull Island. Although giant in only relative terms as at 12.8 meters long, is remarkable definitive for sauropod standards, cousins of more heavily built Brontosaurus. They are tall and limber-necked, sticking to the thick wooded regions. Asperdorsus are browsers of mid-level foliage that is out of reach for most other terrestrial plant eaters of the jungle. Their narrow drafts allows these giants to maneuver adaptably between the twisted and densely packed trees. Despite their great size, it would appear that this sauropod is adapted to live in dense jungle forest. Asperdorsus have an excellent sense of smell, guided them to their favored food in the restless dark beneath the jungle canopy. Their small heads are told with snipping and grinding teeth. The Asperdorsus has a fondness for several small fruits and that ripen at different times of the year. So their slow and meandering migration through the forest follows an annual rhythm as deteriorated by fruiting times. Hard osteoderms stood in Asperdorsus' rough hide, and the rigid dorsal spines are hard enough to impale clumsy enemies. Thick armor and their sheer mass put them out of the weight class of most predators. But interestingly enough, V-Rexes don't hunt them that often. Well, except for the females, they only go to deep jungles to lay their eggs, and just left. But the predators they will have to watch out are Finatosaurus and Carvers are game. Both predators are significantly armed and cunning enough to try, but even these dangerous killers are aware of the long tail of the Asperdorsus, which is capable of breaking bone with a powerful enough blow. Solitary for most of the year, in the breeding season, Asperdorsus locate one another with low-frequency rumbles that that they produced in their stomachs. Males do the best to impress females by levering small areas of the jungle, using their tails to thrash and shred underbush vegetation and push over small trees. In this clearing, they stomp and rumble, crashing about to make as much noise as possible. Females are drawn to biggest and the most destructive performers, seeking the strongest males to father their offspring. And for its skeletal adaptation, less heavily built than the giant Brontosaurus Baxteri, Asperdorsus have long limbs and high bellies compared to their open, lowland kin. This gives them plenty of clearance when moving through thick vegetation, narrow in cross sections. They have long tails to balance their elongated necks. And that's it for Asperdorsus. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.